Entrepreneurship is one heck of a ride. Just thinking about walking away from a steady salary to explore the great unknown can make your hands feel sweaty. As the first few years can be especially tough as you are met with waves of rejection and struggle to find a product market fit. And for those, like us, who were bootstrapped, watching your personal bank account decline month after month is a gut-wrenching experience. It's hard to not look at yourself in the mirror each morning and question your decision. But then there's the other side. After you've recognized the market opportunity, after you've put in countless hours for no pay, and after you've finally capitalized on what began as a seed of an idea, the payoff can be truly life-altering. In talking with many entrepreneurs, we've found that our journeys are strikingly similar. One consistent theme that many entrepreneurs experience is learning through failure. Whether it's making the wrong strategic decision or a bad hire or mismanaging your cash flow, there are countless lessons to learn. We've made more mistakes than we care to admit, but it's how we bounced back and avoided repeating those mistakes that made us successful.
The most graphic piece of visual evidence about the legendary winter at Valley Forge happens to be true. No less a source than Washington himself describes the shoeless soldiers tracking blood on the snow. To see men without clothes to cover their nakedness, without blankets to lay on, without shoes by which their marches might be traced by the blood from their feet, he recalled, is a mark of patience and obedience which, in my opinion, can scarce be paralleled. Most of the horses died from starvation or exposure, and their decaying carcasses filled the air with a stench that joined with the blood in the snow to create sensory scenes that Washington never forgot.
Here's a test. What percentage of your interactions with others is transactional as opposed to relational? Transactional interactions focus primarily on results, sometimes even at the cost of relationships. People who value results over relationships are often called direct. That means they go directly for the outcome, making others feel devalued, even used. Relational interactions emphasize the importance of how people are treated in the process of achieving results. This type of interaction doesn't ignore the outcome,
but it does recognize that the means are an important part of the end. The rise of fast food culture has taken the world by storm in recent decades. Fast food restaurants with their quick service, convenient locations, and affordable prices have become a dominant force in the food industry and have had a significant impact on the way people eat. The origins of fast food culture can be traced back to the early 20th century in the United States. The invention of the assembly line by Henry Ford in the automotive industry inspired entrepreneurs in the food industry to apply similar principles to their businesses. This led to the development of fast food restaurants that focused on speed and efficiency in serving customers. One pioneer of the fast food industry was McDonald's, which was founded in 1940 by Richard and Maurice McDonald. They started a streamlined system that led them to serve a large number of customers in a short amount of time. This model proved incredibly successful, and McDonald's quickly became a household name.
Here's a test. What percentage of your interactions with others is transactional as opposed to relational? Transactional interactions focus primarily on results, sometimes even at the cost of relationships. People who value results over relationships are often called direct. That means they go directly for the outcome, making others feel devalued, even used. Relational interactions emphasize the importance of how people are treated in the process of achieving results. This type of interaction doesn't ignore the outcome, but it does recognize that the means are an important part of the end.